post-workout video, yeah! So today during the workout, I but the thought that I had was that, oh gosh, I don't want to say it all backwards. Oh yeah, only let in the good pain. Keep ego out of it. Sometimes when weightlifting or other workouts, we feel like we need to do so much more. Like, I should be lifting heavier, or that person can do that, so can I. But it's really important that we're staying in our own lanes, we're assessing our own bodies, and sometimes, like I track all my weights and reps and stuff, but sometimes due to something that's going on in life, maybe you haven't gotten a lot of sleep, maybe you just got sick, lots of reasons. Maybe you've been doing a lot of extra physical activity, on housework or something. You may not even be able to do as much or more than you did the last time you did a certain move or workout. So keeping the ego out means that you're not gonna allow yourself to be like, nah, I can do more. I can do more than that. In the sense that you actually wind up hurting yourself. And even if you don't hurt yourself, typically if you overexert things, you are doing more harm than good. You're not making progress. But didn't I just say let in good pain? What the heck does that mean? That means that you're pushing yourself to actually get some work. Because if you're not actually exerting yourself, you're going to just stay where you're at. You're not going to get progressed more. So you got to push the boundaries a little bit. So how do you know that you're doing that in a workout? It's pretty easy. If you're lifting and you've got, like today we had 10 and 20 reps. If you get done with those 20 reps and you feel like you could keep going, your weight was too light. If making sure you use proper form, by the way. But if you are barely able to finish the last like 3 to 5 reps, then you are in the right zone to be building in the progress zone. Now, if you can't even make it halfway through, or you get a few reps in and you cannot, with proper form, continue, now you're too heavy. So, Orion, my son, had actually taken my 20s into his room, and I'm like, oh, for one of the moves, I was like, I definitely could do 20s with that. So I went to get the 20s, and shortly, right after starting, I was like, what was I thinking? And I immediately got rid of, no, wait, let's rewind. I was trying to use 22 and a halves. I was trying to use 22 and a halves because he had the 20s in his room. Now, if it was just a leg move, probably pretty easy because my legs are great. But we were actually like this, doing pulls. And it was too much, especially for my weak arm. So I ran to get the 20s out of Orion's room. And then even when I did the 20 reps with the 20s, I was pretty much dying after that. So I bumped down to the 15s, and it was a real struggle to get like those last 5 to 6 in. So I knew that I had adjusted accordingly, where I was still getting in work. I'm not cheating myself, but I'm also not hurting myself. And I'm sure I'm gonna feel it tomorrow, but that's a good pain. The workout pain is not the same as like injury pain. So good pain. And that just applies to everything in life. There's things that we find scary to do or whatever. But the more we practice doing those scary things, the stronger we get at doing those scary things. They become less scary, and then we're able to do things that seemed even scarier. So eventually I might be able to do that move at 22 and a half, but right now I'm at 15s. I do something that's kind of scary, and there's something that's even scarier that I wouldn't even consider trying to do. Well, let's get good at doing this scary thing and keep progressing as we get more mentally, emotionally, and spiritually stronger. It's just so great how things can just wrap all up into each other. And a lot of the times I didn't see a lot of these correlations when I was younger. So I've always been really good at analogies. So the innate nature was already there. finally tapping into it like full force here. So just remember that we continually can get stronger, but we don't have to do it at a rate where we actually hurt ourselves. The struggle really isn't real. It's not a struggle, it's progress. Okay, you can comment on your thoughts on that one, because I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about that one right now. All right, I got things to do. Later, taters.